So we had no choice but to play that differently. We'll just check it out real quick. Alright. And all of these, I mean this one probably not, but like all of these might have mines on them. So if I wanted to test something with mines, I can go like this. The second that they activate, they'll do a little animation and then they'll blow up. So I can like test them, like, is it this? And then I immediately back up. So you can do that type of stuff if you think that there's mines right there. Alright, so we want to go here. But yeah, it just kills us too fast if he already has a bunch out. But we were basically betting that he wouldn't have mines there and he wouldn't have enough nanobots to kill us. So yeah. But yeah, so I guess another option is, you know, kind of go behind him, fight him a little bit, and then jump back over. And just sort of let the match develop a little bit. Or even run right past them and try to kill a squishy on their way back. That would kind of be a pretty good game, a pretty good idea actually. You might die doing that too if they're like ganging up on you or whatever, but yeah. And we did do some damage to it, which is helpful. Yep, really good spot for this guy to come out. So we lost the healer. Now we lost that guy as well. Yeah, so not, yeah, we need to be getting out like a lot sooner than this. So kind of like, okay, so first of all, we're already going into this knowing that it's risky because we have a missing healer. But it's good to still go out here, distract the backline, but we can't expect to stay here for long. But we can kind of see what happens, and then once this starts happening, right, or we're getting multiple hits of focus and stuff like that, our main mission is not to stay here, but to get out and survive, and then rejoin with the team and do it again. Now that the match is like actually ready to start now. Like we can go like see right here, like it just doesn't really make sense, right? We in general we can't pass. That's really good. We distracted his attention too. In general, we can't really pass through the team. In general, you know, it might work many times, but in general, we can't really do that. Like that's one of the things that makes it really reliable to kill dive, is that when they pass through our team against, then everybody could just spam shots at him and he'll die, right? And then of course, yeah, the rogue matters. So since the rogue is getting us so many times, we can actually keep track of where rogue is and sort of be aware of that. Whew, that was a close save. Right. Just lost somebody again. Nice decision there, because they're having so much trouble up here to just go ahead and attack. So you got some damage on him that ended up being perfect. Now you can threaten the rogue. Let's see where it goes. Nice, nice. Right, we can't get her anymore though. Like once she gets out, it's over, right? And the same shit happens again. We can't. Yeah, so that's the other thing too, is like something we can use to our advantage. Is like we can step out here. It takes them very little time to run towards us, but we can step out here and make the nanobots move around without actually taking a bunch of damage like we did before. Nice. I mean, it's too risky. We don't want to be in that position because it's not worth letting everything hang on like a single 1 HP. You know, that's way too much. But it was good movement to get out of there, and yeah. All right, so very good time to attack. Nice, nice, nice. We should have got him there 100%. I'm not sure why he turned around there. If we want to get rid of the Penny Nest, we're getting rid of the Hawkeyes. Absolutely what we want to do. Nice, nice. Figured out where he was. Teammates did the rest. So now, seeing if they're gonna come back. So we can already hear Rogue is up there. We have enough like visual or auditory clue to realize, okay, she's up there. You can already hear somebody's going probably this way. Like we can still check here, but and now we really know that she's there. We can still go around, but as well, but yeah. I mean, it's a good idea to do this too, kind of. Oh, you want to use the ultimate out here and distract everybody else. Yeah, that's smart. Yep, that worked out perfectly. Okay, that's cool. But we also potentially could have just like fought on point though. But it was a great idea, and it was successful. Alright, so again, they used both of their healing ultimates, and they used this one. So then, unfortunately, our guy used it as well. I mean, sometimes it can work out, but like, I don't know. If we would have had our whole team back and then we used it, that, I mean, we would have just rolled them because they don't have any healing ults and we do. So we don't always have to like respond with a healing ultimate if they've already killed like half our team. We don't, you know what I mean? But we got to work with what we got always, you know, if we're not playing healer. But I'm just talking about the game as a whole. But and then now we do have a third healer as well, so that'll be cool. Then we're using this one right now, so we're pretty much invincible for a bit. Very nice. Second half and half health here. So we're still going for him, even when we're like 30% health. So I think we gotta practice just from this one game. I haven't seen that much of your gameplay, right? But we might have to practice letting these kills go, you know what I mean? I mean, if you want to make a trade, like it's a useful skill to be able to keep attacking and basically take a trade that I'm gonna die for this kill, right? Or have a very, very slim chance of getting out of it. But yeah, we can definitely just specifically practice, you know, giving up on kills to stay alive. Because the reality is, like, they're also playing the game to play it strategically and well. So they're going to do things where they put us, even though we're trying to kill them, they've done something where they've protected themselves. And they've went into an area where if you continue to pursue them, you have the chance of killing them, maybe. But you also put yourself in a spot where they can kill you. So they forced you into a trade. So it's like they've played the strategy well. And we have to respect that. And you know what I mean. So things are like that, is what I can say about it. Very close, though. We almost did it again. I mean, we also had to not get hit by anything here, too. But yeah, it was pretty close. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't just say that that's close. I would say that at some point here, it got too dangerous to not turn around earlier. Okay, so now they have this guy. They have a Groot. Get rid of him, that's nice. We did give up a healer though. Nice, nice. Kill on him to start it off. So there, I think you might have jumped backwards to get healing. I'm not sure exactly what you did, but if you did jump backwards to get healing, it's a good idea. But since we're playing like front to back right here, like they're not being threatened by anything, so they are shooting healing towards us. So we can think about, you know, the exact line we should be in to get heals, and we can also do what you did, which is jump up in the air, which then totally makes there's going to be no object blocking us, and then they can heal us while we're in the air. And we could have stayed, like, maybe jump on the top of the cart right here, maybe be right, you know, just kind of stay in this area rather than jumping completely back. So I think mechanically that is something we should work on as well. When we're using our push, it seems we missed like a ton of them, right? So it's definitely not going to be like something that's just easy to hit all the time. But we've seen ourselves blow past the enemy enough times that it should be like, okay, you know, let's think about how we might want to do this. But yeah, I think it would have been better if we were more present right here. So like we are a tank, right? So I'm not sure exactly how you approach playing as Cap all the time and stuff like that. But yeah, we do also play tank, right? In the middle, we threaten the other tanks, we open up space, we push people back, we do stuff like that as well. Alright, so now they've used this ultimate, very strong. He died in it. Yeah, the ultimate's always like that. So you do also have the power to like block certain ultimates, right? So that's also something that you can put on your shoulders to be like, you know, when I'm expecting ultimates to come out, you know, and we expected this because he's been playing this long enough that we expect him to have his ultimate. And we know that this is a good time for him to want to use it because it's the last spot to stop the team from pushing and getting to this next one, right? So we are expecting him to do it. Not that, you know what I mean, and we can kind of put that and be like, okay, let me try to play specifically with this guy. I mean, not that it works out that well all the time, you know what I mean, but it's something we can think about for sure. All right, they got blown up. So now it's like a legit team fight, but they have too many here. So they did basically like waste this though, so that's good. Not that we know that from our perspective necessarily. I guess we were close enough. We did hear it, so that's a great thing to hear. They wasted a powerful DPS ult to get one kill at the end of a team fight when they had a good chance to kill on that person anyway. So yeah, it's a pretty good situation for us ultimate wise. Obviously it does waste a little bit more time, but yeah. So we want to be very careful right here. That's good. That's what I was hoping to see. And we have this guy up to the side. So this guy is extremely annoying. You've been focusing him a lot, but I think you're missing him here because his positioning is just way too good. He will be at threat of getting killed by this guy, but the reality is he can get a pick on a healer or somebody else right off the bat because he one-shots. So yeah, I think we should have been able to see it there. But this is good though. We are playing the tank role, and then this guy's in a tough spot that's tough for us to be like just hanging around here a whole bunch without sort of facing off with him, you know what I mean? Yeah, he does keep doing it, and then now he's saved from the so he's actually not in the ultimate, it looks like, but from us not going for him, now they have a healing ultimate situation where now he never died. He never got punished for being isolated at half health in a position where he's trying to get the edge on our team. He never got punished for that, so I wanted to bring that up. I think you probably would have went for him if you saw him, but yeah, it's still important either way. Alright, so here's a good tank play where you kind of like, you're showing in the front line, you're kind of being there. Yeah, I don't know. I think, I mean, our healing ultimate is so good for like stalling. I don't know. I'll just have to think about that. I haven't played Cap enough to like have an opinion, to be honest, but it's fine. It's working out. Once again, you know, it's just like everybody's using their ultimates all at once. You know, he's using this one, but realistically, you can make a ton of ground with just your ultimate when you start it like this, because you're in front of everybody and then you move forward, so everybody's like in your trail. So like that's, you know, very good. And then we force this healing ultimate, and then we can, you know, work around that. And then we can use our gambit after that. Wait, did I say that shit right? Or we can use either one of these after, you know what I mean, or as needed or whatever. So just give us some thoughts on that. But yep, we're using all the ultimates. On our team, we're using both healing ultimates. And we're running out of time as well. Yeah, and he's using his. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not really going to go over it too much because, yeah, it's just kind of like a rough situation. We would have had to have left somehow or go after him like that and just die for it. But, yeah. Tough situation. So, yeah. Everybody's used their healing ultimates now. So now it's just the rest of the fight. So then now to win the game, it's going to be tough because this is